Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to my channels. Today we're going to be going over some of my favorite layering combinations to wear in 2024. I've been testing these out for the last about month and a half to try to figure out what would be the best one, because I knew for the new year, last year I did the most worn fragrances I'm going to be wearing in 2023. And so this year I decided I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do that soon. But I decided I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my favorite layering combinations that you guys should try out here in 2024. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Hope that you guys made it into the new year safe. You got over that finish line and that you're prepared for this new year, that you have your New Year's resolutions cooking. I know I got mine. Nothing to do with fragrances, so I ain't mentioning them, but hopefully they work out and hopefully yours do too. So try to make it a fresh new year, even though it's just one single day that skips. Like you go from 31st to the 1st. It's like really no different, but in our heads it is, so we'll keep it that way. Today, I wanted to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, I just counted 5, 6, 7 of my favorite layering combinations going into 2024. Before we get into the video, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Show your boy some love. Comment below, let me know some of your favorite layering combinations. There are a lot, but these are the ones that I tested out. I tested out about 30 different layering combinations over the last month, and these are still my favorite ones. Some of them I've already told you guys before, some of them I haven't, but we're just gonna get straight into it. Starting with the easiest one here, I was surprised because I never tried these before, but I heard that Sauvage is a really good base layering. When it comes to layering, just an FYI, there's 2 ways to layer. The way that I like to layer for the most part, depending on what fragrance I'm using, is I like to spray them side by side so that they meld in the air. So I'll spray like one spray of this here, another spray of the other one there, and then like one of the one on one side, one on the other, and they meld in the air. That's usually what I like to do. But if you have one fragrance that doesn't last as long, you spray that one on top of the one that does last longer. Usually you want the base layer to be the heavier fragrance or the one that lasts the longest. That's usually what you want. Or if you want a specific fragrance to stand out a little bit more than the other one, then you spray that one on top as well. Anyway, so the first one here, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum and Sauvage Eau de Parfum. You could also do Sauvage Eau de Toilette and Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette, or Sauvage Parfum and Bleu de Chanel Parfum. I found this one to be the best of all of them. It adds in a little bit more of this vanilla ambroxany tone to the Bleu de Chanel. While I still find that the Bleu de Chanel shines the most from this, it is a very nice layering blend, and it's just beautiful. My wife doesn't really like this much, surprisingly, and she does like this kind of. But when I mix them two together, she really enjoys it. It almost makes it warmer. A little bit like warmer and spicier. I don't know why it comes off that way, but it does. But the ginger in this starts to pop. The vanilla in this starts to pop. You get more of like an ambroxany vanilla Bleu de Chanel with a little bit of spice. It's what it smells like. It's really good. Going to the second one. So there's one fragrance here that I can't wear because I have a headache when I smell it. And the only way I can wear it is if I layer it with this or Cashy. But I like to use this one because I get more wears out of Cashy by itself. And I like to savor that because this one I can get for like 30 or 40 bucks. But anyway, this layering combination is YSL EDP mixed together with Versace Pour Homme. So this is, or I meant the original Chanel Allure Homme, but you can layer it with Cashy. But that aromatic citrus, kind of creamy, nice aromatic fragrance is what you get with this. Kind of like all season, almost like on a beach. It's like a smooth, creamy fragrance that has a nice, sweet aromatic. It's really nice. And then you have this, which is that heavy apple mixed together with the YSL DNA. It's the heaviest one in the line by far. It just has that sweetness and everything. But again, that gives me a headache. If you pair it with this, and I like to spray this down first and this one on top of it, because if you do that, then it reduces that apple down to nice, creamy, aromatic citrus fragrance that has a fruity, sweet tone on top of it. And I really, really enjoy the mix of the two. It kind of just calms this one down. So if you want a creamier version of this that's toned down, but still projects pretty nicely, then mix these two together. It's super nice. It's like a creamy, aromatic version of YSL EDP, I mean. Very, very nice. My favorite layering combination of all time is this one right here, and it always will be. And this one I like to do side by side. It is AZZARO's The Most Wanted and AZZARO's Wanted by Night. The creamy Gourmand Amberwood mixed together with this fruity, woody, spice, cinnamon fragrance. And it kind of just comes off like a cinnamon spiced woody gourmand. What it is. The toffee kind of shines through with the cinnamon from this, and then you add in a little bit of that woodiness, but it's like just they were made for each other. That's why I always say I hope that they come out with like Most Wanted by Night, even though I know this year in 2024 they're going to be coming out with Most Wanted Eau de Toilette Intense. This is the Eau de Parfum Intense, so I'm very interested to see what they do with that. But I really hope that they come out with like Most Wanted by Night, because these two layered together are fantastic. So now getting into the next ones. These ones I've been wearing a crap ton this year. And I have to say, I'm so happy I got a full bottle of this other one that I traded for with my Le Mans Elixir. But I wouldn't be able to use it outside of that, because I'm not a huge fan of the fragrance by itself anymore, because it's worn and it's overplayed by clones and designer fragrances from celebrities. But anyway, this is AVENTUS, Cologne, and BR540 by MFK. So BACCARAT Rouge 540, I mean, it still smells good. But again, it has like Ariana Grande Cloud and all these other fragrances that are trying to dupe it. So it's not one that I would wear necessarily by itself. But I have to tell you, this pairs really well with this and Sauvage Eau de Parfum. But these two really go good together, as well as the original AVENTUS. And I found that it actually pairs really well with Absolute AVENTUS as well. But the way that you mix these, again, you do them side by side or on top. It doesn't really matter. They smell the same. You use this as the base layer, though. And then you get together with that citrus, birch, musk. Mix that together with the sweetness from this, and whatever it does, it still comes off fresh, but it comes off warm and sweet. And then you have that saffron in there. It's almost like a toned down citrusy version of this mixed together with the amazing sweet and spicy saffron that you get from this. And then that's what it is. It is the most amazing clone, or not, the most amazing cologne layering that you can get. I don't know why I said clone, but BR540 with pretty much any of the AVENTUSes works great. I like it with AVENTUS Cologne because it comes off fresher, and you can wear this any time of year. I mean, it works during the summer, it works during the winter, doesn't really matter. If you want to do it during the winter, to spray a few more sprays of this and less of this. During the summer, a few more sprays of this and less of this. That's how it works. It's fantastic together. I'm telling you, if you have both of them, even decants, just try it out. It is fantastic, and it makes my wife love it. My wife loves it, absolutely loves it. So now we're going into one that I've been wearing the most. This is one, if you don't have Killing Angel Share, but you have both of these, it kind of moves together and kind of smells like that, but like with a little bit more spice. This is Hugo Boss Bottled and SPICEBOMB Infrared Eau de Toilette. Spray them together. I mean, I just kind of just spray all over the place with this and spray all over the place on top of it with this. And then you get the cinnamon, fruity, tobacco, benzoin bomb mixed together with that apple pie. And even though this doesn't really smell like an apple pie like people say it does, and this layers very well with the intense version of this, I don't like getting wears out of that because it's discontinued. But this makes me get a lot of wears out of both. I love this by itself and this by itself, but pairing them together, it kind of comes off like a spicier, more cinnamon version of Angel Share, because you get the benzoin from this, you get the freshness and the apple and the cinnamon from this. It is seriously like Killing Angel Share with apple and extra cinnamon. It is so freaking good that you can wear it during the fall and winter. If you're looking for something to use with these two, put them together. It is the best. Literally, it's rivaling the Wanted by Night and Most Wanted team up. This is a new one that I just tried out, but it works really well. Both are green fragrances, so it's a really good spring layering. This is Imaginary Author Saint Julep mixed together with Polo Cologne Intense. Polo Cologne Intense is going to be that heavy green fragrance. It's a little bit more vintagey, but it's like a spicier, greener fragrance mixed together with this one, which is going to be kind of like a sugar cube minty boozy fragrance. Very minty, like a minty vanilla with a touch of booze with a little bit of orange in it. Put those together, it takes out a little bit of the spicy vintagey vibe of this, but it makes it together and you get kind of like a more greener, more masculine version of this. So this one, you spray on top of this and it just makes it a little bit more greener and spicy. So if you like this, but you want it to be a little bit more vintagey, a little bit greener and spicier, then just pair this on top of it. It goes so good together and it adds an extra 2 hours to Saint Julep. I'm telling you, pair these two green fragrances together. I'm going to be wearing that all spring long. That is Cologne Intense and Saint Julep. And now into number 7. This is my favorite summertime layering fragrance. It comes off like a kind of like a tropical mojito mixed together. Light Blue Intense, which is probably one of my favorite summer fragrances anyway. Mix that together with Saint Bart's. And this one only lasts about 45 minutes to an hour. But if you pair it together with this, it literally makes this last about 5 to 6 hours. Put them together and it's like a tropical mojito. You get that kind of marine, citrusy, woody touch from this. Mix it together with this, which is that tropical fragrance like you're on a beach. And mix them together, it's like a tropical mojito. Legit the best layering combination for the spring and summer out there. It's better than any of the ones that I just mentioned. If you're looking for a summer layering combination, this is it. I'm telling you. I mean, and you can get this for 45 bucks and you can get this for 20 bucks and you're spending 65 bucks and you have an amazing fragrance that literally together could be niche quality. I mean, it's literally that good. But those are some great layering combinations. Again, let me know in the comments some that you find amazing that you like to layer. So I want to try out some more. Maybe I can do another layering video based on your recommendations and I'll try them all out. And again, I'll be back with another video. Happy New Year to everybody. Peace out.